Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again for some more of Steve Jackson's Sorcery. And in this episode, I will be looking to hopefully finally lay the Time Serpent to rest. Also, I should go visit the market stalls before they disappear in a blip of time fluctuation and buy some food. Now, do I feel ready to face the Time Serpent? No. I've got a rhyme which I can use against it. In time all things must end at last, for back and forth of ages past, time's great light will cast a pall, 2 times too many, time will fall. And it's probably not something to do with the towers. Also, I can't get to the tower on the island, in the middle of the lake, which feels very wrong. Well, time, they say, waits for no man, but the Time Serpent waits for me on an island in the middle of the lake. You return to the stalls to browse further. I have 7 stamina to replenish. I will buy some fruit. Wait. Can I eat here or do I have to? No. Do not. I'll buy some fish. Just one. The woman takes your money and cooks another fish. I'll eat it now. 2 stamina only. I'll thank her. You nod in thanks, and she spins her cleaver in reply. Well, I'll go elsewhere. Now, do I think there is a way I could absolutely shine these 3 beacons on this island, and I don't think it would make a massive difference? Whatever happens, it has twisted time here as it comes around to reverse whatever the lights do to it. And I don't think shining the beacons upon it is the solution. I mean, the SSS spell will hopefully help time to go swim. Once again, you dive into the waters of Lake Hillcloth. Once again, your fragile possessions are ruined. Your spellbook is getting soggy, but remains otherwise intact. But all of your soft food has been ruined. Hopefully that's all I've lost. Swimming like this is very tiring. The rising wind pulls at your hair and cloak, which are heavy with the water as well. You stop briefly, wiping your eyes. Right. I think this might be a stopping point on my way to the Time Serpent. Also, these have changed and fluctuated significantly. You swim on through the water. It is exhausting work. It is very warm now. Now, I'm pretty sure that I can... What time of day is it? Okay, middle of the day, that's fine. No, I'm not rewinding, I'm just... So I don't need to stop here, but this is a long swim. Okay. I'm fairly sure I can defeat the Time Serpent without a fight. And that attempting to fight it without some particular trick was virtually impossible. The Serpent Ring helps because it lets me ask it questions, and the Serpent Ring might be the thing that helps me defeat it. At least I think it's what it used to be. That and the incantation. You try to sustain a regular rhythm as you swim. The afternoon is drawing on. You pause for a moment, treading water and catching your breath. Well, in that case, that's a very long swim. I think I'm better off just going down this way. Swimming like this is hard work. The wind picks up as the evening draws on. You have swum into sight of a low island. You will need to go ashore, and so I shall. I don't want to go to the house up there, though. You splash through the shallows to the shore. The evening is drawing in. It will be dark soon. On the shore. The centre of the island is covered by dead forest. In the shallow water stands a bell. I'm not going to go to the middle of the island. I'm not going to throw something else at the bell. I'm just going to rest. You adopt a meditative position. Yes. You adopt a meditative position and rest. The sun has all but gone. Soon it will be dark. You stand once more. No, I don't. I want to sleep. What? Look, it's night time. I desire rest. Oh. You move away into the thick woods that cover the island. Hey. You head away from the shoreline into the trees. In the centre of the forest, as on a raised hill, you find a drawn rectangle on the ground that fizzles with a foul colour and a tremendous stench. Well, I know what this place was. There was a hovel here long ago. I will look at the ground. I will not touch the paste. Whatever has infected this place, it has bonded itself tightly to the rocks like a curse. Something terrible must have exploded here, though it is hard to say how long ago. I am turning back. Can I at least rest here, please? You are more than grateful to leave this fetid area. There's an O in the word fetid. I can't remember if it's before or after the E. I think it's before. There is nothing else here to be seen. You head back to the shore, but on your way through the long grass you trip over something protruding from the ground. It is a small, half-buried shrine you have passed right by without noticing on your way up the slope of the hill. I will gaze upon this shrine that I have discovered. You kneel to examine the tiny carved totem. It is barely a foot tall and sculpted in a curious half-deformed human shape. At least half of its length has sunk into the ground, or else it is so old the ground has grown up over it. There is a little writing near its base, mostly obscured. This place is holy to Yibran, intones Kurga in your mind, the holiest of all. Yibran is a god? You ask. Amongst gods, Yibran is most revered, your graceful god declares in reverential tones. Mere mortals are not worthy of his attentions, thus his idol in this world is a mere reflection of his true worth. Can he be worshipped? All idols can be believed in if the proper offerings are made. But with that, the voice in your mind fades. I'll clear away the mud. I don't think I should worship Yibran. But I think I can still... Yibran! In case Kurga was not here to tell me. You clear away a little of the mud around the base of the idol to reveal a few characters. Y, A, N. The figure's face has been largely dissolved by the rain. Its hands are held out, but they are empty. A small corner of stone falls from the idol's back to the mud below. I don't want to pray. I don't make an offering. No. I'll just pray a little. You pause to pray at the shrine, but if it ever had any power, it seems to be long gone. You sense nothing from the old stone. I'll continue back to the shore. You head back to the shore. Can I please sleep here now? You return to the shore of the lake. The pole with the bell seems to have vanished. In its place has appeared a boat pulled up on its shore with oars stowed. In the distant water you see a fleet of fishermen row past and catch a moment of their singing. I'll push the boat out. Now, the boat will disappear if I change times. You push the boat out into the water of the lake and hop aboard. The craft looks well built and freshly oiled. You should make excellent time. Oh, Wait. Wait. Can we get the time to change, please? Ah, damn you. Curse you, time. Okay, that'll... Whoa! I'll be swimming again soon, aren't I? You row the boat onwards across the water. Darkness closes in. You should find a suitable spot to sleep. It was called an entire island. You pull on the oars, sliding forwards through the water. Well now. Are you gonna... Come on. Oh, hey, do I just get to do... Whoa. No. No, come on. Come on, time flow. Look, I just want to go here. Yes! Don't ask how. You row the boat onwards across the water. Every stroke is hard through the strange, thick water. I have a boat, and I'm not afraid to use it. And damn, that reverse time there's... That's just stopping me going in, isn't it? It's middle of the night. I'm not going to get to... Right, okay, sod it. You row the boat onwards across the water. More stars come out. The oars draw whirls and ripples in the surface of the lake with every stroke. Well, hey. Okay, it's in the same time zone. I don't care, even the fact that I'm in the different one. You row the boat onwards across the water. This is now the dead of night. You heave on the oars, gliding onwards. The motion is calm and relaxing, but you seem to move no faster than a crawl, however hard you work. The stars in the water ripple and shift, forming strange patterns. You have come within reach of a small island. Absolutely get on land and rest. You row the boat onwards across the water and then pull it up onto the shore. The dead of night is still and cold. Dead of Night, one of the harder fighting fantasy books. Harder as in it's up there with the Chaos Warriors one, where like the enemies are all just really hard to fight with massive combat stats. It is night. You would do well to sleep here. I'm planning on it. Removing your pack on the shore of the lake, you try to rest despite the shivering cold of your still wet clothing. Use the pack as a pillow. It helps. And I'll close my eyes. You close your eyes and let your tiredness overtake you. What is left of the night is restless with visions. Through it all you feel the heat of Analand burning should your quest fail. Ran out of provisions, lost a bit of gold, found no new clues. But I should still have a boat, right? Where's my boat gone? Has the time fluctuation stolen my boat? Damn it. The sun rises across the waters of the lake. The island is rocky and barren. In the centre is a rise of land from which a tree grows, Hey, the tree's back? Am I before that time now? Near the shoreline is the bell for the ferry, and someone must have taken the boat because it has gone. This place is just as empty as you remember. There is nothing inland worth returning to. Well, I'll jump into the water and swim. You plunge down into the water and begin to swim. You swim onwards across the surface of the lake. It is hard going. The sun has not yet crested the last peaks in the east. You rest, lifting your face from the water, and keep on swimming. Oh, time serpent, you cannot escape me. You keep a steady stroke as you make your way through the water. As the morning moves on, the wind begins to rise, and hey, there should be fishermen here, right? If I'm correct about which time state I'm in. Swimming like this is very tiring. The sun is hot now. You stop briefly, holding your head up and catching your breath. Nope, down here. Wait! If this is the point for meeting the water serpent, right, and it's in the reverse time dilation, does that mean I would absolutely need beacons to find the serpent? Does it mean I could have blatantly just encountered the serpent over here? Huh, interesting. Well then. You swim on through the water. It's tiring work. The sun is beginning to lower. The air begins to cool. This is just going to be really hard. You try to maintain a regular pace as you swim. The wind picks up as the evening draws on. You pause for a moment, wiping your eyes. I gotta get onto this island. Whoa! Near the statues. Well, I could rest down here, right, by the statues, yeah? And then swim across. That would be much shorter. Swimming like this is hard work. Oh, damn, is it going to be a point of no return? The sun has almost set and the sky has turned a deep purple. It will be night soon. You have reached the south shore of the lake. The magnificent stone harbour is set between two towering statues of sorcerers who reach to the sky, as though to pluck down the constellations directly. The Salmon Road! You could clamber ashore, and the road to Salmon begins from the harbour. You have survived the Baklands, but you have not defeated all of the 7 serpents. You could race on or turn back and try to bring down your remaining... So I've got to go back. Damn you. Well, look, if it's going to be like that, this feels so bad. I may need Kurga's assistance on the island. You swim onwards across the surface of the lake. It is hard going. Another night begins. You need to rest, especially after so long swimming with an empty belly. Near the island. The corner of the lake. The corner of the lake, you say? And what could be here in the corner of the lake? Land to rest on? What appears to be a cave entrance? Oh, it's so very tempting. You keep a steady rhythm as you make your way across the lake's surface. The moon sets. More stars appear. You pause, treading water in a sheltered cove in the corner of the lake at the foot of the highest mountain in the horns of Hillcloth. A narrow run-off channel snakes up the mountainside from here. I'll look up at the channel. From this perspective, the mountain does not look as tall as you know it truly is, and the channel seems like a gentle snaking climb, and not what it must truly be, a near vertical chimney down from which one could only plummet. I'm gonna try and climb that channel. This is so dumb. You swim over to the point where the channel disappears under the surface of the lake, but there are no handholds. There is no way to climb up to the summit. You cannot rest here forever. You must keep swimming. Well, I tried, damn it. Swimming like this is very tiring. The night air is freezing cold. Your breath freezes on your lips. You rest, treading water and catching your breath. You have swum into sight of a rocky island. You cannot keep swimming without a break. It would seem the only way to reach this island is thoroughly exhausted due to excessive late-night swimming. I wasn't able to find a good resting point any closer than the northeastern island. I cannot rest on this island anymore. So I've just got to go in and do it. Obviously, I should probably pray for help, but I may need to pray for help in the actual encounter itself. You drag yourself exhausted up onto the shoreline. This is now the dead of night. The dark is treacherous. You will have to rest here. And get killed in my sleep? Laying your pack down on the shore of the lake, you try to settle despite the shivering cold of your still wet clothing. You have not yet eaten today, but you have no provisions, only 2 vials of blimberry juice. I should save my blimberry juice for dock spells. Kroger has heard you and you feel better. I will close my eyes. You lie back and try to forget your dreams. The long night is filled with vivid dreams. Mocking laughter seems to ring in your ears. I got to rest on the island? This is so dumb. The sun rises above the waters of the lake. The island is a pile of rocks, as though dumped from a giant's bucket. I can rest and recover? I don't think I should. I should explore inland. You get up from the shore and go inland. You head away from the shoreline, up the rocky slope of the island. Low shrubs grow from the cracks between large stones. The wind drops. Even the water below seems to stand still. This island is quiet. Deathly quiet. As though nothing here is alive at all. Or as if time itself is standing still and the time serpent is coming slithering towards me. I shall cast a spell. I see an S. I want my sun gem back, so I need to sense danger. I need a Sorcerer how, I think, in this situation. No H is available. Fourth? No. So this is preparing. Zen. Good idea, in theory. Also, it's free. Resurrect. What dead person? I see no dead people here. Yaz. I have no pearl ring. Why would I try and resurrect someone? Okay, let's go sus. Because obviously there is danger here. You weave the spell and a quiet voice speaks into your thoughts. The voice warns you that the island is occupied by a most dangerous creature with the capability to destroy time itself. Well, hey. Since I have the opportunity to start flying, it'll wear off after a while, but it is no stamina cost. It's a freebie. Consulting the stars, you bind the magic and the medallion begins to glow as you rise gently up into the air. Now I shall look ahead. You creep a little up a stony embankment to try and peer at what is ahead. You make out a bowl-shaped depression in the ground, some kind of pit. At its base lies something, a coiled shadow, but you cannot make out what it is without going closer. You return to the path, thoroughly alarmed. What remaining spells do I have? So we have the Zen Calm Meditation. Not so easy when thoroughly alarmed. I have no one to resurrect. So, no. Being invisible would be really helpful right now. A force field, not so good. I'll keep climbing. You continue climbing up the strange, dead slope. The path turns and then descends into a bowl-shaped pit. Oh, shit. Can I save a rhyme now, or cast the triple S spell? You float up over the edge of the rocky pit and look below. The coiled shape you saw earlier is still there, curled up, apparently asleep. Probably not asleep. You begin to cast a spell, spreading your arms wide, but of course, you only have one arm. I do not only have one arm. Why? The other was lost on the climb up the hill, don't you remember? No, it wasn't. I literally... Oh, it's the time, Serpent. The dark shape uncoils, turning its vast jaw towards you, with what is clearly a smile. I have both my arms. I'll stay still. You stay absolutely still, hoping it has not seen you. I am deaf, the Serpent says, speaking with grandiose slowness. I devour all, destroy all. Nothing can withstand me. I end all. I shall end you. I have already done it. Welcome to your death. I know who you are. You reply, you are one of the 7 serpents of Mampang. And which, pray, am I? Replies the creature languidly. You are the Serpent of Time. The Serpent nods. So I am, and all times are as one to me. The Serpent turns about and seems to yawn. Fighting seems like the wrong thing to do. I turn and try to run, but he's so quick. You turn to run, but you cannot. Your legs are buried several rocks deep in the ground. The Serpent seems almost to chuckle. All endings much have a moment in which they end. He remarks, this is yours. No, that was yours. I'll keep trying to run. There's something with illusions here. This, not so much an illusion. This much more real. You move to run, but somehow you cannot. But don't you remember? You died yesterday. You were eaten while you slept. The Serpent rolls over and returns to sleep. Yes, I probably was. It's an auto-kill. Yes. So, there's got to be a way. How about I don't rest on this island, okay? This seems really dumb. Because it should have killed me when I slept. On the shore. Pray for healing. 6 points is good. Close my eyes and rest. How the hell am I still alive after this? There must be a better way. Rest and recover. Interesting choice. You seat yourself by the shore of the lake to meditate and recover your strength. The day is likely to be clear and will be hot once more. You make ready to move on again, feeling much better. Explore inland. Now, there must be a way. Look ahead. Cast a spell. I don't like being denied the ability to cast the triple S spell on the snake. So very powerful, very dangerous. What else? I want to be flying, just in case it helps. What else? If I cast... This is stupid, right? Nothing nearby to resurrect. So yes, wasteful, right. I was thinking, was there a chance I could cast it on myself preemptively, right? That would be dumb. What I really need is a way to rest closer to this island. I don't want to rest on this island. I want to rest on the... Right. Okay, let's go here. Try swimming between the two islands. Swimming like this is hard work. The sun has almost set and the sky has turned a deep purple. It'll be night soon. I think they want to force me to rest on that island tired. Oh, for bloody hell's sake. Keep swimming, another long night begins, rest treading water and catching breath. I'm going to have to pray to make it sure. Okay, so yeah, this is very much a go rest on the island while knackered situation. Okay, let's try this. There must be a better way, right? I don't like resting on the island. It sets you up for the auto kill. But we pray. We sleep, regrettably. I don't think there's a way to encounter the Serpent on this island without sleeping. Rest a little longer, yeah. Then explore inland, much to my great regret. So, I'm well aware the time Serpent is here. But what can I do about it? I can't be invisible. I can be flying, which probably isn't going to make a massive difference, but it's a freebie. Cast a spell. Sun Gem. Would be really nice to see that again someday, but I think it's long gone. Force field not going to help. Invisible might help, but he already knows I'm coming. So, it's kind of a counter to every spell, right? It has the time, right? It's like that thing from Season 2 of Heroes, when Hero goes to... the other man who can travel through time goes to kidnap the man who can see the past, the present, and the future. And the guy knocks him out. So he goes back in time to see the guy knock him out, so that he'd know what to do and be ready. And he sees the guy knock him out, and then the guy standing next to him knocks him out again. And every time he goes further back in time, the guy just knocks him out again. He's like sighs and hits him over the head with a plank. Kind of similar with the Time Serpent. I think I just need to sneak up on it. Sneaking isn't going to help. Keep climbing. And now... You crest the stony rise with a curious sense of déjà vu and look down into the pit in which a coiled serpent lies. It opens one eye as you approach, which leads me to believe that trying to sneak up on it would be pointless because it has already been in the past, in the future, and already knows that I was going to try and sneak up on it. You again, the serpent murmurs. One death wasn't enough for you. You want to have another? I will make it different this time. What do you mean? You demand, voice quavering. Forgotten me already, the creature replies. You came off the worst for it, as I recall, but you will see what I mean by that soon enough. Or recently enough, perhaps. Cast a spell. You begin to cast a spell, but suddenly you have no arms at all. Of course, both were bitten away when you first entered the lake, before you washed up on this lonely shore. The serpent's tongue seems to flicker, and a moment later you are clutching the deep wound in your side that you sustained 3 hours earlier, out on the lake. It is still bleeding. I'm going to beg for my life. You step, but the serpent has made good its promise. You are dead before you act. Yes, so... I don't think he can go and inflict past wounds on me that didn't exist until I get here. That feels like cheating. There must be a way, however. Right, onwards to the pit. So, conversation with the serpent seems to be the only way. Keep climbing. And I don't think the Zen spell's going to help. You crest the rocky rise and descend into the pit of the sleeping serpent. It barely seems to turn over in its sleep, and you are lost. Wow, so we're on total auto kills now. Which means... there must be a better way. Right. Look ahead. The serpent is here. Turn back. You head back to the shore. Right, how am I going to defeat this? Going up to the pit just seems like a mass of auto kills. Right. Let's try. Let's just try one more time, right? So. Keep climbing. Into a lava pit which burns you alive. The pit does not exist. So yeah, there has to be a way. Every time I go back there, it just gets worse and more impossible. So let's go back. I literally can't defeat him here, but this is the only place to defeat him. So, where, oh where, you return to the shore of the lake. I need to find a place where I can do something that will help me. This is clearly not the place. Where is the place? Well, let's get back out on the water, because apparently we just have to swim everywhere. So clearly I need to get out of the water. Oh! This is dumb. Did I just have a really bad idea? Continuing with the out of the waterism. Just got to keep going this way. Keep going. This is so dumb. Need to rest. Go to shore. And hey, that's okay. Right. You've been awake on night and weaker for it. Let's go to market stalls and buy some food. Buy some fruit. Just one. Buy a fish and eat the fish. Thank the lady. Now, where could I go? That would be a good point of power to mess with the serpents. How about the 7 spirits, right? If we track it all the way back down here, there needs to be a special place. No, that doesn't make sense. That does not make sense. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was a case of meet the time serpent, say the four lines, and point the serpent ring at it, and then it kind of disintegrates or something. I'm not being given the opportunity to do anything as I approach the time serpent. It just gets more and more auto-killy, unless I'm supposed to just keep beating my head against it. Each time it gets worse and worse and worse until eventually it's just sitting there going, look, do you really want to fight or what? You know, because I just keep beating you. Be like, yeah, haha, now you're standing still long enough for me to do something. So no. Right, I don't think shining the beacons on it will help, but I think the beacons will help me get to where I need to go. So, there needs to be some kind of point of power. And I don't think Fenestra the Witch can help me. So I'm heading back to the nearest beacon. And into town. At least I've managed to confirm some suspicions about the Time Serpent. Right. So up I go. The thing is, the Time Serpent is no longer at the 7 spirits point anymore. What am I doing? So let's go back down here. Cast a spell. What special spells can I cast in this place? How about a dock spell? How about 2? Okay, I will save my magical Blimbry potion. Oh, I see, and it returns to normal. Fine. What other spells can I cast? How? Interesting, because it might just say climb down the bloody tower. Zip. Okay. You weave the spell and the ring of green metal on your finger begins to glow and glitter. You are suddenly torn through the very air. And I'm on a mountain. You reappear, surrounded by an icy wind that all but knocks you flat. There is no ground on any side, just a sickening drop. Obviously, I need to cast a spell. And the spell I need to cast is Zen. You look to the heavens for a spell, but find nothing. A gust of wind punches you hard in the chest. Find a way down, start walking, pray for aid. Obviously, pray for aid is a very sensible thing to do. You close your eyes and raise a prayer to Korga, but nothing seems to happen. Are you above the domain of the gods themselves? The icy wind bites at your skin. You are starting to weaken. I must look to find a way down. I'm not going to jump. You look for a way down. Anything which might serve as at the start of a path, but there is nothing. Gullies, channels, and Okay, yeah, I know where we're going here. It's the channel down into the corner of the lake, isn't it? Gullies, channels, and cracks split the rock, but all could swallow you in a gulp. The cold is seeping into your bones. You cannot survive here for long. Start walking. There is no option but to start walking. You begin to pick up your way across the mountaintop towards a channel, but after a few minutes of clambering, the ground drops. The next stone is lodged in a tree's height below you. You stop. You are shivering badly. I have a rope ladder. It's safer than jumping. You tie the rope ladder to a spur and toss it over the edge, then you clamber down a short way off the mountaintop, but only a mere fraction of the distance to the ground. You land on scree, slip and slide until you are lower still, and the rope ladder disappears out of reach. Now I jump. Auto kill? No! I mean, with this amount of stamina, quite probably. You drop, then rise a little, the wind gathering under your cloak. I'll stretch out my arms. This is bullshit. You stretch out your arms. Corners of your cloak gripped in either fist. You begin to glide down the slope. It's a miracle! Gliding to the water. Oh, look at it. Bowl of boiling broth. It's boiling. Islands! Islands like bread lumps float here and there, and on one you see the curled shape of a serpent. You are reaching the bottom of your swoop towards the water. Your clues have been updated. That's not an update. That's just literally telling me what I already know. Okay. Not a lot to learn there. Top of the tower? Sure. Okay. What other spells? Interesting that how is even available here. Only one way up the tower, let's use magic. Okay, so nothing particularly spectacular there. You know what? I'll pray. Climb down. I need to find the correct place. The bleak level lands stretch away in all directions. No sane soul would live out here. Yeah, that's fine. This isn't about being sane. This is about the one and only option. That's no good. That's no good. Right. Back in the bloody tower. We'll turn that beacon round. Look, we want to completely... Yeah. Right. Up and down. We don't want the mountain blocking... Okay. I'm obviously completely missing something here. And that's a bother. Go outside. It's cold outside. I mean, it's more come outside, but yeah. Right, can we try now? Please? Okay, this is not the spot. So where is the spot? Alright. The steps seem to flood underfoot. Darkness closes in. You need to rest. The ground is sloshy and thick with mud. A moment. Okay, cast a spell. It's Zen time. Or foul. We'll just float. You lighten your body weight once more. You continue onwards, hovering above mud. In the mud here, you see something sticking out of the earth below. A brass pendulum. That's a spell component for hypnotizing people. You pick it up and wipe away the dirt. Then it is time to move on. Well, look. I'm going all the way back here, okay? Yeah. You reach the edge of the marsh abruptly and climb up onto the flat ground. Your weight returns and you settle gradually back down to the ground. The first few stars appear. You come across the ruin of the fallen temple. It is nothing now but a heap of broken stone. Maybe that shrine is the way to defeat the Time Serpent. Can I meet the priest without catching the disease? You pick your way over the pile of fallen rubble but find nothing. Most of the blocks have sunk into the surface of the plain below, and the sharp edges have already worn away. There is nothing to be done here, and no good place to rest. You leave the ancient building behind. You continue to walk through the dark. I want to sleep! Right, you git. Just for that. Just for that. Seriously, you're not going to... Right, fine. Fine. This is a somewhat frustrating episode. I've not achieved very much here so far. I'll take that brass pendulum. Go to the ruin. I can't go sleep by the well. Fine. In that case, I will just walk here and then leave. Nothing for me here at all. You march onwards, ascending and descending. More stars come out. Great, can I rest? Nope. This is where I fought the air serpents. There was a good resting spot about here, wasn't there? You walk on, climbing slightly. This is now the dead of night. In the distance you see a flash of lightning and you feel a breath of a wind. A moment later it has passed, the air serpent already defeated. Look, mate, if you're not going to let me bloody sleep anywhere... Can I sleep here by the priest's pole? Yes, I can. Great. Already eaten at least once today. I'll eat some more, right? Get a bit of stamina back. And the distant laughter in the east. Found no new clues. What a rubbish day that was. Right. If I were to cast a spell, apart from the obvious one. Big. Don't need big. Zen, obvious, but apparently no use anymore. Half. Not sure what a strong gale would achieve. I'm sensing the great bird danger has passed. Doc, I don't have a disease or a great need of healing. No, I'll move on. What a frustrating day. Almost... Right. The witch has already helped me. I don't think she's going to help me again. I need to find the correct place to defeat the time serpent, and bugger me, it's somewhat frustrating. I'm thinking maybe just shine all 3 beacons on it as I originally thought, but that's not... I can't get onto this island. That is frustrating. I have a strong feeling that I should be able to get onto this island and activate this beacon. For some reason, I am not permitted to do so. I don't know. I'm kind of stumped here. I could go back to the statue. That's... Where would be a good magical point? Would it be all the way back here? At the two-tailed rock? It's got to be closer to the time serpent. It feels wrong to be going all the way away. So what am I doing wrong? Just walking up to it and getting killed every time isn't going to achieve anything. There needs to be some kind of preparation I can make. And I'm just lost, guys. It's gone 4 in the morning. I need a break. Oh well, I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the very next one. I'm going to say goodbye for now, though, and cheerio, everybody. See you all soon.